A few years ago, some friends and I took some 1P LSD for a boys' bonding trip. We'd read about intention setting and had come up with some things that we wanted to accomplish in our session. We did everything correctly, we thought. We were in a safe environment, we had a trip sitter, we had some trip killers in case anything got out of hand. But at a certain point, one of our friends went into a dark dimension and things spiraled out of control from there. When the trip sitter came to check on us, my friend, who was now a demon, attacked them and it looked like he was trying to kill them. In my mind, the whole environment was chaos and this guy was going to tear the house down. We should probably phone the cops, I thought. It was hard for me in this state to deal with the situation of a person who was essentially a rabid dog trying to kill someone, being that I wasn't sober. But what our other friend took into account that I didn't is that we were technically on drugs. Even though this substance is legal, the cops would consider the whole situation a little sus. We determined that there was no police call happening and that we need to deal with the situation ourselves. We did, and it all turned out okay. But the thing that's just hitting me now, after all these years, was that I wasn't acting in my duty as a man at the time. I was acting like a boy. I wanted someone else to solve the problem. I was looking for the person who was the, in case of emergency, break glass, instead of being that person myself. We can say that the situation wasn't my fault, and I was put in it by others. But to me, that's no excuse. I feel that's one of the virtues of being a man, that you are responsible for handling situations that come up, whether it's your fault or not. That when there's a crisis, you're the one people can look to as a solution. The ideal of what makes a man is up for debate, but I think that this is one of the core manly virtues. There are a few other traits, in my opinion, that make a man. For me, these are things like solving problems, taking complete responsibility, supporting those around you, speaking your truth regardless of the consequences, and being reliable in times of peace or crisis. Now, these aren't necessarily just manly virtues, but more so virtues to live by. I'm just speaking for virtues I'd like to live by as a man. But this is always up for debate. So what, in your opinion, are the virtues to ideally live by?